Welcome to today's episode of Start Living Sustainable, where we're going to be looking at a major event that takes place every year in early May. So it just happened about a week ago. I'm talking about the Met Gala. I want to examine its significance in promoting sustainable living. That's the reason why I'm bringing this discussion to the podcast today. The Met Gala is known as like the Super Bowl of fashion. This event stands out not only for its celebrity attendees and the artistry, but also for its inspiration. And this year's theme just so happened to revolve around a garden with its unique narrative of flowers that can reverse the flow of time. I see this as a metaphor for the potential that we all have to undo some of the environmental damage we are causing ourselves. Unless you think, what does a garden or time have to do with me? When we look at how this particular gala event engages with this garden theme that advocates for sustainable practices, I think the question becomes, how can we draw inspiration from this event that just took place this year to better understand the advantages of implementing simple, eco-friendly decisions into our everyday lives? Hi friends, welcome to Start Living Sustainable. I'm your host, Cynthia Harvey Brown. In this podcast, I'm going to help you discover sustainable ways to improve your overall health and well-being in your home. And I'm going to show you how to do this without spending a lot of time or money, all in partnership with God. Yes, if you're ready to show yourself some love, experience a new level of wellness, build faith, and align your values with God's vision for your life, then you're in the right place. Pour out the diet soda, and we should talk about those yoga pants. Let's have some serious fun in today's episode. Before I break down what sustainable living looks like on a day-to-day basis for us, I hope that you had a chance to listen to our special Mother's Day bonus episode on Sunday. I'm excited to extend this special celebration event to all you mothers or your mothers-to-be out there. This Thursday, I want to invite you to join me for our Facebook Live event at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find all the information on my Facebook page, Start Living Sustainable, and moms, and all the mom figures chime in for the hour. It's going to be an hour of empowering and imparting the wisdom that we are sharing with our mothers, our daughters, our nieces, our sisters, our girlfriends. I want you to be there this Thursday to celebrate motherhood together. As we jump into this episode, I want you to know that I understand the time and the attention to detail that it takes to create some of the gowns. As a sustainable fashion designer, I've actually worked with some of the celebrities, and dare I say, this prestigious Met Gala event that's hosted every year by the Metropolitan Museum of Art and Vogue magazine. It's a fundraiser, and they raise millions of dollars for the museum. This year's event displayed this interconnection between the opulence of high fashion with a deep movement in our society towards sustainable living. And the theme itself drew from a 1962 fairy tale novel, some book where flowers have the power to turn back time. Is it just me, or do you see a connection here? How our actions as human beings can result in environmental degradation and some of the consequences we're seeing in the world. But more importantly, this growing awareness of our ability to turn things around for our good is what I want to look at. Anyway, back to the Met Gala with these lavishly designed, floral inspired gowns and all the intricate designs that not only demonstrates artistic brilliance that I can appreciate, but also I see how it underscores this growing embrace of sustainability, not just within the fashion industry, but because of the magnitude of the Met Gala, it has an influence across various sectors. And so the question that I want us to focus on today is how can we take inspiration from the Met Gala to enhance our own understanding and apply sustainable practices in our everyday actions. First of all, I think it's about simplifying the process of making eco-friendly choices. If it's easy, I think it's easier for us to actually do it. And secondly, I want you to think about the power that you have, the options that you have to lessen the environmental impact in our world. And thirdly, it's important to know that you can take advantages of these practices and cultivate them slowly but surely into your life, and understand that it enhances your health and wellness. It connects you with nature, and they should be made easy and fun for you. So let's talk about some practical green challenges. A creative and enjoyable way to embrace eco-friendly living is to start a do-it-yourself upcycling project at your home. And you can transform, for instance, old items like jars or clothes or furniture into something that's new. You can take these pieces, instead of throwing them away. For example, take an old t-shirt, turn it into a tote bag. Take an old t-shirt, cut it up, and use it to wax or dust your furniture. You can also take jars and repurpose them and decorate them so that they become a plant holder. Or maybe you'll put buttons or food in them. This not only reduces waste, but it also allows you to tap into your creative side, making sustainability both fun and artistic. Or another fun and eco-friendly tip would be try starting a meatless Monday. This is a tradition that you might enjoy in your house. And this practice, of course, involves choosing vegetarian meals every Monday, which can conserve water and reduce greenhouse gas emissions that are associated with meat production. It's a playful way to explore new recipes and add spice and flavor to your life, making sustainable eating a culinary adventure. Plus, it can lead to healthier eating habits and introduce a variety into your diet. Now, what's not to love about that? Number 2 is to choose sustainable transportation. Unless you think that this is something that you can't do, it happened to me. Our lease ended on our car a couple of weeks ago. Now, both my husband and I have busy schedules working from home. So I've been walking a lot more these days, and I've actually lost a few pounds as a result of that. We're looking into switching to a hybrid car, but in the meantime, I'm Ubering around town, and it's a good feeling to not have to drive in all the stop and go traffic here in LA for just a while. I'm enjoying it. It also helps me to plan my trips better. I get so much more done. I'm much more productive, and I'm spending less money and time driving. The third benefit of a greener lifestyle is gardening. Now, I'm not telling you to create a full-on garden, but I do want to encourage you to start your own small herb garden right in the windowsill in your home to bring sustainability into your house, okay? The easiest herbs to grow, because I don't have a green thumb, but I know from growing mint, cilantro, chives, basil, and parsley, I encourage you to start there with one of these herbs, especially if it's something that you use a lot, and grow your own herbs. It can be a simple, fulfilling way for you to connect with nature. And this is especially true for the kids in your family because it teaches them that our food comes from the dirt, from the ground, and not from a plastic bag. But if you're adventurous, why not go ahead and create the compost for your outdoor garden? Compost is decomposed kitchen scraps from plants, banana peels, throw some grass, some tweed and leaves in there. And that compost is a natural fertilizer. If you have a little space, you can make your own fertilizer, right? Okay, maybe gardening is not your thing, but you do have options. You can support your local farmers market. When we practice shopping in our local communities and buying organic foods, it reduces the environmental impact of trucks having to transport produce across the country, supporting sustainable agricultural practices. So this is a tip for you. Shop at your local farmers market, or you can join a community supported agriculture program to get fresh produce directly from farmers. And also try to plan your meals around seasonal produce and opt for organic produce whenever you possibly can to decrease your exposure to pesticides and promote healthier soil and ecosystems. So when you buy from your local farmers market, which not only provides fresh organic produce, you're also helping to sustain your local economy. So as I wrap up, a quick reminder. This Thursday, I want to personally invite you to join the celebration with the other mothers and mother figures for our live Facebook event. It's at 5 o'clock on Thursday, Pacific Standard Time. And you can find us on Start Living Sustainable's Facebook page. We'll see you there this week on Thursday to celebrate motherhood together. Thanks for joining me here today. And just remember, you want to make eco-friendly living easy so that you can integrate these practices into everyday life and start reaping the personal health benefits that come along with this lifestyle. Remember, you have the power to make small changes that have huge impacts on your health, on your home, and your life. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you for joining me here today at Start Living Sustainable. Please take a moment and head over to Apple Podcasts and leave me a review. That really lights me up. If you were encouraged or blessed in any way, show your love and share the episode link with someone that you know that may benefit. Thank you so much, and until next time, God bless you, sis.